What's up, guys? It's your boy Intimidator here, and today we got another nice iPhone gameplay commentary for you. Wait a minute, what's this in the background? That's right, I broke down and finally went out and got me an ElGato capture card HD. So from now on, you will no longer be seeing crappy iPhone gameplays from this channel. I want to thank Lurch HD. I know my last iPhone commentary sent a shout out his way, thanking him for all he's done for me. But I want to go and throw another one his way. He was real helpful in me getting this capture card, and he's been helping me trying to get everything set up and get everything working properly. So without him, this commentary right now probably won't be happening. But yeah, so today is April the 3rd, it's a few days after Easter. Since I haven't done a commentary since Easter, I want to go ahead and say, hope you guys had a great Easter. Um, I don't know about you guys, but mine consisted of mostly eating and traveling around and hanging out with my family. Kind of what, holidays are all about. But I hope you guys had a great Easter. I hope you guys ate just as much as I did. That way I'm not the only one getting fat. But anyways, we're going to jump right in and talk about a little bit of the gameplay here. I do believe in this game I went 78 and maybe 13 or 14, but that's not really the issue. What I really want to talk about is the gun that I'm using right now. As you can see, this is an LMG. This is a small map, and I'm using an LMG. I'm not running around with a submachine gun. I'm not using a PDW or the Vector or another SMG. I'm actually running around with an LMG right now. And I wanted to kind of talk about, why LMGs are good on smaller maps such as Hijacked here. First, I want to talk a little bit about my perks. My perk loadout in this game, I do believe, is lightweight with toughness and maybe extreme conditioning and dexterity. If you're going to use an LMG, I highly recommend using the if not lightweight and extreme conditioning, go ahead and at least use lightweight. It's going to increase your mobility a ton, and it's going to actually turn LMGs such as the HAMR here basically into a very mobile weapon, so you can use it on smaller maps such as Hijacked. The attachments I'm using on the gun, I think I'm rocking the primary gunfighter, and I'm using quick draw, stock, and might be FMJ. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not too positive on that. But the main thing is, you know, topic of the commentary is, why use LMGs, why LMGs can be good, and the reasoning behind why LMGs are good and can be used for other purposes other than target finders, camping in the back of the map, head glitching behind an assault shield so nobody can touch you, is because when you run loadouts like the one I have here with lightweight and extreme conditioning and stock, you become very, very mobile. And when you combine a ton of ammo with the ability to be very mobile, you become very dangerous. And you'll see in this gameplay here, like I said, I was able to get 78 kills on a map that requires for very close combat. And the only way I was able to get away with that was because of the setup that I was using. So if you guys are, if you enjoy using LMGs, but you run into maps that don't necessarily call for LMG, try out this setup, and it'll make you more mobile and it'll allow you to move around the map more frequently to get from place to place. But why use specifically an LMG? I'm sorry, I accidentally paused the gameplay there. But why specifically use an LMG? Why not run around with PDWs extensively the whole span of Black Ops 2 here? Well, for me, I really do enjoy Black Ops 2. I think it's a good game in itself. Yeah, all video games, first person shooters are going to have their little quirks that are going to make people mad. I mean, they've been in every video game since Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4. I mean, they go back as far as you can remember. So, um, all games are going to have their quirks. So you just kind of have to live with what you got. But the main reason for me wanting to run around with LMGs a lot here lately is because I've kind of hit that point to where yes, the game is still fun, but running around with PDWs every game, I mean, it gets old and it makes the game kind of stale. You run into guys in lobbies with, you know, 30,000 kills or something, and 16, 17, 18,000 kills come with a PDW. And for me, I don't see how that makes games enjoyable. And right here's exactly the reason why I love LMGs. I mean, you just hold down the trigger nonstop. Yeah, the VSAT help, but hold down the trigger nonstop, and you're able to pick up 3 kills in no time. I mean, not many guns you can just hold down the trigger and be as successful as you can with this LMG. But um, back to Black Ops 2 getting kind of stale with people running around with one gun. I mean, I don't find fun and enjoyment in the game when doing that. So I try to mix it up. I try to run around with as many guns as possible. Run around trying to get diamond camos, gold camos for all the assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs. Trying to do as many things as possible to make the game stay as enjoyable as it was when you first bought it for a long period of time. Um, Another reason why I think the LMGs can be really great on small maps like this is I've already kind of mentioned it, but just the ability to spray, and I can't tell you the amount of times just in the last few days just running around with the hammer, the amount of games where I've played where I've picked up multiple triple kills and double kills, and I mean even quad feeds, just simply because you have an LMG in your hand and you're able to do more things with the LMG that you can't necessarily do with an SMG or an assault rifle. And when running an LMG, there are bad things, but there are positives that come with it. And with running the setup I have here with lightweight and extreme conditioning and stock, it kind of takes away some of the negatives that the LMG has with being slow, not being able to move around the map as fast as most people would like. So I kind of tried to take the positives of the LMG with the huge ammo capacity and the great damage, and try to soup up its negatives with giving it some mobility. And I mean, obviously, as you can see, it really does turn an LMG like the hammer here into a super beast of a weapon. And if you haven't tried out an LMG or the hammer specifically, I urge you to go out and try out LMG. No, I'm not saying that I want you guys to throw a target finder on the hammer and sit in a building behind an assault shield, but try the setup and try to be as mobile as possible and try to run around as much as possible and see how effective you can be. Um, I guess that's pretty much it for the gameplay here. I think I got about another minute and a half or so. So I kind of talk about my school schedule right now. We got about a month left of school, and um, exams are gonna be coming up here soon. So playtime on the PlayStation is gonna be cut back dramatically. So with me just now, getting my PVR, I'm trying to put out um, a lot of videos as fast as possible, because I know there's going to come a time where the ability for me to put out videos is going to slow down. So um, that's where I'm at now. I think I think our exams are going to be starting sometime around the very 1st of May. So I mean, it really is right at a month away. And I think right here, back to the gameplay a little bit, I think right here is kind of where I go on. Nice little tear. I find myself in the enemy spawn, and you can just see the advantages of having the clip size and the high damage the LMG brings, that you can just throw massive amounts of bullets and basically not get touched. I mean, the LMGs are great, and not many people use them in an effective manner. Effective not meaning, high KD games, because uh, obviously target finder LMGs in the back of the map is probably the most effective way to run an LMG, but I guess I should the more fun way, the more exciting way for everybody. So that about wraps up the commentary. If you guys go ahead and like the video, go ahead and like it, sub me up, and check out my boy Lurch. He's been really, really nice and good to me and helping me get this thing situated. Here's the end of the game stats. I guess 78-19 with 3 caps and 17 defends. So like it up, sub it up, and hopefully I'll be getting a lot more gameplays out for you guys soon. So